Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome to the Nerd Empire. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and I hope you all will enjoy today's reaction video. With that being said, let's get right into it, shall we? But this is by Amir Odom. Still don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but it is called Why Modern Dating Feels Harder Than Ever. And let me tell you, it is... Modern dating is very difficult. I have been single for over 10 years. I don't understand how people can like being single. I wish I had somebody. I've wished I've had somebody for years. But I actually speak a moderate amount of Spanish, but that's one of the useless phrases you learn in Spanish because where's the library? Oh, okay. But yeah, dating is difficult. Nobody's willing to put in the work. I don't know Spanish either, but I guess it means where's the library? You're right. But it seems that when it comes to dating nowadays, people don't seem to want to put in the work, the amount of work it takes to have and keep a relationship functioning. It's like, as soon as the couple has like a small disagreement, they seem to think that, oh my God, it's the end of the world. They need to break up. They're not compatible. It's just like, no, all relationships will have problems. It's part of life. They just want to get banged and leave. That too. It's like, I don't mind if all you want to do is have a fling or have sex or whatever. That's fine, but if you're going to get into a relationship, you have to learn that a relationship is, it takes work, and both sides have to put in the work. And the thing that actually also makes it harder is that as soon as one person feels like they're putting more into the relationship than the other person, then the person that's putting all that into the relationship is going to feel like the relationship is not worth it anymore. So what they're going to do is they're going to get upset, and they're more than likely going to leave. You can't just get into a relationship and just feel like that there's nothing else you need to do. It's like, you can't be thinking I have the person, I don't have to do anything anymore. No. Like, as soon as you get the person, you're going to have to make sure you work for the fact that you want to keep that person with you for the rest of your life. That's how it's going to be. Primary values need to be similar as well. Yes, exactly. So let's see what this video is about.
Men don't approach women anymore.
My dating life is a...
That's the other thing. The reason why there is a very, very simple reason why a lot of men don't approach women anymore is because main reason is because of all the camera phones that are out there now. You're recording us at a very vulnerable moment, trying to ask you out, let you know that we like you, and you're putting us on blast for the entire world to put us down. Hello, Runya. And so, and we're not going to think it's worth going up to you and approach you if all we're going to get is shit for it. So it's like, what's the point? Hello, Blue. I'm doing well. Hope you all are doing well as well. So, yeah, men are not going to really approach them anymore because they don't really see the point in doing so if all they're going to get is shit for it.
joke.
A lot of y'all expectations and standards are way too high.
Why is everybody single? It seems like the modern dating scene is in shambles. That's exactly what we're going to get into in this video. We're going to be here.
Also, men can't approach a woman without being accused of harassment and that's the other thing. It's like if a really good-looking guy goes up to a woman, she's going to see it as flirting, and she's going to see it as fine. But if a guy of average looks or below average looks goes up and tries to do the exact same thing as the good-looking guy, that average guy or below average guy is going to get yelled at for harassment or whatever else. So it's like, what's the point anymore if that's just going to happen? I mean, the average or below average guy didn't do anything different than the good looking guy, other than the only problem that's with the guy that tried to do the same thing as the good looking guy is that he's not as good looking as that guy. So why is he getting shit for it? Why should I try to get a family with a woman if the chances of her getting everything plus the kids is in a separation? Yeah, and that's the other thing as well. It's like nowadays marriage is nothing but a detriment to the man, because unless there is a state that it absolutely enforces 50-50 or enforces a rule where the man gets everything that's his and she doesn't get anything of his and she gets everything that's hers, a man's not really going to see the point in marriage, because he's just going to lose everything. That happened to me once, just saying hi to a random woman. Not the great part, the harassment. Yeah. Yeah, men men have it pretty hard when it comes to dating. I mean, I'm not saying women don't have any difficulties, but I think men have it slightly harder than women do when trying to find somebody to date.
From both perspectives, both men and women, and really get to the core of the situation. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe, and let's dive right into this video.
Since men don't approach women anymore, I guess I should start going up to men. I live in a city, and literally anytime I'm walking anywhere, anytime I see a cute...
Yeah, I would say this to any woman. Go up to a man. I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, a man is going to love the fact that you came up to him. Men like that shit. Well, non-mentally deranged men like that shit. They're starting to struggle now that we won't approach them anymore.
guy, it's always heads down, headphones in, he won't look at.
I will say, if you want to be approached, if you are single and not even looking for a relationship, but you're looking for more friends to be around, you have to be approachable. You have to have your headphones out, you have to be looking ahead, smiling, just making eye contact.
I'm probably going to be pausing a lot in this because I do have a lot to say. And the other thing that makes it hard for men to approach women is if men see you in a giant group like of your friends, he's not really going to approach you because, well, you're in a giant group of friends. He sees that as intimidating. If you want to be approached by a man, like he said, be approachable, make it look like you're approachable. Don't be in a giant group of people. It's fine if you're with a couple of people, but yeah, it's like the more people you're with, the harder it is for the guy. The harder it is going to be for the guy to come up to you.
You have to be inviting, but at that same time, men have been shat on for approaching women. Oh, leave me alone. I have a boyfriend. Don't talk to me. And it's even happened to me as a gay man. I've gone up to a girl like, hey, you're really attractive, and she's like, I have a boyfriend. And I'm like, I'm gay. Like, what are we doing here? Why can't I just compliment you? And when a straight guy goes to that enough, guess what? They're just gonna stop talking to women because they're just tired of being treated like crap.
Literally no one is approachable anymore. No one looks at each other. Everyone's heads down and no one's smiling or just seems happy. Literally no one's socializing. What am I supposed to do? Chase a guy down the street that does not want to be bothered and ask him if he is single?
That's how guys feel. Why would they
Yeah. Don't go chasing somebody down the street. You're going to be seen as a psychotic person.
bother chasing down a girl that doesn't want to be bothered? Like I said, it's happened to me. I hear the stories from my guy friends. Girls let me know in the comments too, but there hasn't been that big of an inviting environment. And I feel like as much as women hate the awkward interactions and they don't want to be bothered, they don't want to talk to somebody, or they're not interested in somebody, these are the things you have to go through in order to...
I don't trust women anymore because I have had women hit on me, but it was a lie. They were making fun of me because I was playing Magic and looked nerdy. Those type of women are horrible.
meet the right person. You're gonna be having awkward conversations. That's just life.
Most approachable vibes. I'm always smiling, looking pleasant, not looking at my phone. I don't wear my headphones. Literally never once. I've never been approached. Fucking get this. I was talking to a guy I matched with on Cuffed. We were talking on the phone, had the fucking best conversation ever. Ghost me. He literally ghosted me. Just now, if you have like a really good phone call with a guy you matched with on a dating app like Raya, Cuffed, Tinder, or whatever, I guess you just ghost them immediately. It's funny though, like on the...
Well, here's the other thing. You can have a really good conversation with a person. You can You feel like you're vibing really well, but that's just how you're feeling. I mean, the person could be being nice and giving you a conversation and everything, but he's just not feeling it. Now, it is kind of a disrespectful thing to go and ghost the person. So it's like, if you're not interested in the person, just, let them know that you're not interested. The last time I went on a date, I realized I was only there to buy her drinks. I told her that if I'm going to be alone, I'd rather be by myself, and left. Yeah, there are some women who will just go on the date just for free food. And those same women will be telling people that no woman is going on a date just to get free food. Yeah, right, you dumb bitch. There are women who absolutely do that. And it's like, why? Why are you wasting my time? People don't really get married anymore. It used to be a vow for life. Then it was a solemn promise. Then it was a contract. Now it's just a permission slip to file your taxes together. Yeah, I mean, I think as soon as the government got involved in marriages, it just started to go downhill and get worse. I don't think the government should be involved in marriages.
Phone when we were talking, I asked him if he like ever approaches a girl at a bar or in the street, and he was like, no, God, no.
I don't think that's necessarily a red flag. I think that's just repeat of like a guy constantly being turned down or constantly hearing stories on the internet of girls not wanting to be bothered, so they're not even trying, which I do think as a man, you should just fight through that. Who cares? If a girl doesn't want to be bothered, they don't want to be bothered, that's not for you. But don't let these negative interactions that you're getting from women stop you from like reaching out and like talking to somebody in person. I don't think that should stop you. So as a man, like I get you being frustrated and you constantly being let down, but on the other side,
I don't think government should exist. Well, government is sort of a necessity to a point. It's just the government we have now is the kind of government that shouldn't exist because of how fucking corrupt it is. Now, if the government existed to the way it should be run, then we wouldn't have so many fucking problems. But the problem is we have too many people consumed by greed and lust in our government that they're not actually taking care of the people, they're taking care of themselves.
You need to grow some balls and just say, you know what, F it. I'm not going to let these few negative interactions that I've had with females stop me from potentially meeting my future wife and my future soulmate. No, you should still be going out there and talking to as many people as you can in person without ghosting, because I do think ghosting is wrong and there needs to be clear communication on why you're not into somebody. That's the least you can do. That's the least you can do to respect somebody, and I think ghosting in general needs to stop. The ghosting is wrong, it's hurtful, and it really gets at people's self-esteem. It's bad.
I feel like we living in an era where everybody is going to be single. A lot of y'all expectations and standards are way too damn high.
Extremely too high. A lot of these standards need...
Yeah, like I think, like, both men and women's standards are horrible. I'm sorry that happens to you. That's fucked up, that asshole woman like that. Yeah. Blue, don't worry. You got both men and women here that do appreciate you and love you. We all can't date you at once, though. But, yeah, everybody's standards are completely too fucking high. I think, on average, the standards of men are a lot, and I mean a lot, fucking lower than women's standards on average. Now, it's not for everybody, but like for women, at least the standards we hear are 6 feet tall. He has to be fit. He has to make at least six figures. He has to be successful. He has to have 6 inches. He has to have all this other stuff. It's like these women don't understand the type of man they're going for that are single amounts to maybe like 1 to 3% of the population. 1% of the population just probably here in America. And those are the type of guys who have so many options available to them. So those are also the type of women that have to figure out, okay, how can I get this guy to notice me? And these type of women are the type of women that basically almost probably nobody even wants to date, let alone start a family with. So a lot of people's standards are way too fucking high. Hey, Jaded. You ever watch Whole Math explain this topic? It's nuts. I like Whole Math. He explains us stuff really well.
To come down, and a lot of people out there need to stop like projecting what they want in a female or a male, and they're not even that themselves. Like, you gotta stop. Like, I remember watching both a gay guy.
I like that. You can't expect somebody. You can't have expectations in somebody that you can't expect from yourself. If you expect your partner to be all this stuff in your preferences, but you yourself are not following any of the preferences you expect from your partner, then how do you expect to get that? It's like, if you want all this stuff from your partner, you better make sure you yourself are all that stuff.
Guy and a straight guy, two of my friends, watching them swipe through Tinder, they're like, ill, gross, I don't like her hair, I don't like this. I'm like, and look at you. You look dusty. You look dusty.
And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
You look dusty, for real. How are you talking about, I don't like the way her hair's cut, and your hair's messy right now, you having a ball cap? You don't like the color of her hair, but you're balding.
Men's standards: be relatively healthy, be feminine, be pleasant to be around, be a real woman. Pretty much. I mean, for me, I want somebody who is smaller than me. And when I say smaller than me, I mean not fatter than me. So I don't care about the height. They can be taller or shorter than me. That's fine. I don't really care about that. I don't really care how much she makes. I don't really care what her education is. I just want her to be not fatter than me. I want her to be feminine. I want her to have some self-respect and respect for others. I want her to be nice and kind. And I want her to, make my place feel like a home. Make me feel like when I come home, I don't have to be on guard. I want her to make my home feel like a place where I can come to, where I can let my guard down, and I don't have to worry about being challenged or degraded or anything like that. Well, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, Jaded. Thank you very much. Don't know, being alive is a requirement, but maybe I'm asking too much. My God, Neko. But yeah, those are basically my requirements for somebody I'd like to marry. But even that is probably asking a lot, considering a lot of the women nowadays. I'd say that's probably not a lot of the women. It just probably feels like a lot of the women because the vocal minority seem to shout so fucking loud. That makes it look like they're the majority. But I don't think what I'm asking is too difficult or too much. I think it's probably pretty much the minimum of any person, any woman or man, for that fact, should really have for their partner.
What are we doing here? Oh, she's a little fat. Okay, but where's your 6-pack? You want all these different things in a female or a male, but you don't even got that yourself. What are you doing?
Y'all be wanting a nigga that's making 6 figures. In this economy, who the hell is really making 6 figures?
That too. Like, you got to be realistic with the whole money thing. And
I think the amount of people that are making 6 figures or more amounts to maybe less than 20-30% of the American population. Like, let me look that up. How many people in America are making six figures. Okay, here we go. Approximately 18% to over 21% of American adults, roughly 38 million people, earn over $100,000 annually, according to 2024 to 2025 data. While once considered a sign of wealth, a six-figure income is increasingly common, but often feels like survival mode for many due to inflation and rising costs. So, 18 to 21% of people of adults in America make six figures or more. That's not a lot of people.
People are young. You need to give people a break, and like they're all growing up in life. And I think that's kind of the perk of like gay relationships, in that for the most part everything is split, obviously, until you get married and things end up different then. But off the jump, it's very equal and it's very just realistic. Like, no, it's not fair that a man has to pay for everything and they're freaking 19, 20 and the girl's just raking in the dough from her part-time job, being able to save all the money. That's not fair either. And for men, it's not fair that they're expected to have...
My family is full of big people, and I have been told I'm fat phobic because I don't like women. I don't like when the tummy jiggles so much. A little jiggle is fine, but the only jiggle that I prefer to be heavy thighs and boobs. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with not wanting your partner to be fat. I mean, because that's unhealthy. Why would you want to have a partner that's unhealthy? Because it's basically a sign that it's not really going to give you healthy children. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's never anything wrong with expecting your partner to be at least somewhat healthy. And being fat is not being somewhat healthy. And, you know, it's fine if you have somewhat of a little bit of a chub to you. I mean, because that's not too bad. It's just when you get to whale status, it's when it's getting fucking stupid. Almost a requirement for both partners to work these days if you want to make over six figures. Yeah. It's okay to like what you like. Exactly. Like what you like, and if the person, like if the opposite sex has a problem with your standards, then there's nothing wrong with your standards. It's just them having a problem with themselves.
Six-figure job and be all stable and connected at 2022. Like, you're actively getting your life together, and you should be growing with somebody individually and together. Like, you should be growing with them instead of looking for a man that's already has everything that you want. Like, that's just not realistic.
That's not to say that there are not people out there that's making six figures, but it is very rare if you find somebody that's out here making that amount of money. And not only that, a lot of y'all be wanting shit from other people that y'all can't even give to nobody y'all own themselves. Like, y'all have really let social...
I already have health issues due to thyroid and being on so many meds, and even my body was like, why? Yeah, it's... I mean, for me, I have no excuse for getting to the size that I am. I mean, I'm not morbidly obese, thank fucking God. I mean, I am a bit obese. I can say that. But it is through my own dumbass fault that I got this big. So it's just... Yeah. Considering most women put on 40 to 80 pounds during pregnancy, if you're already overweight, chances are she'll keep that baby weight on. It's unhealthy. Yeah, it is unhealthy. But all you can do, Blue, is try your best. You can't ask for anything more. Just try your best. Keep doing what makes you happy and keep doing what you think is best for yourself.
Media ruin y'all views of relationships. Like, there is nothing wrong with having standards. I feel like everybody should have standards. Yeah. But y'all need to start having realistic standards. Y'all didn't let them damn podcasts trick y'all into believing certain things. And behind closed doors, those niggas don't even follow the same rules that they be trying to teach y'all. Nope. I'm telling y'all, most of them men that be in them podcasts, they be lying. Most of them, they're cheaters and they're liars. People nowadays feel like...
Yeah, like the type of people I maintain a steady weight despite not being able to work. Oh, due to being disabled, it's a real pain in the rear. Yeah, it. I find that it would probably be a lot harder for people who are disabled to try and maintain their weight or lose weight because of the restrictions they have physically. But it's like the type of people I'd say is a problem are those supposedly plus size models that you see that look like they're 3, 4, 500 fucking pounds. Those are the type of people I saying are unhealthy, because that's just not good. Walmart definitely makes me feel better about myself.
They got so many options. Just because you got a lot of niggas in your inboxes, that does not mean that you have options in real life.
It doesn't. You need to be with somebody that makes you feel calm, at peace, inspired, motivated, driven. You got that. And then, like, the foundation of, like, oh, we have the same viewpoints for the most part, or, you know, we look at religion the same, you know, we both have the same.
People who don't try to fix their problems won't be there for you. Well, yeah, because they don't care. Why should they care if they don't even, why should they care about another person's problems if they don't even really care about their own?
Like major life goals. You got those two, lock it in and go. See how it works out. See how long you guys last. See how you're able to build a life together, and see how individually you're growing as a person, and then also has your relationship growing, and then how are they growing? Is it a good pair? Test that out. But you can't look at the whole world and say, oh, I have so many options. I got this many people that want me, this many people in my DMs. Those aren't real people. Those aren't real connections. You cannot let that fool you into thinking that the whole world is yours, and it's not. When you find that person that just makes you extremely happy and accepts you for who you are and makes you just driven, inspired, motivated, just all the above, like, go for that, lock it in. But you gotta let go of these expectations and all these different standards that you have for everybody else and not even yourself half the time.
A lot of y'all women, y'all be letting that shit get to y'all head thinking that y'all got a bunch of options. Y'all don't know none of these niggas in real life. And then in real life, y'all don't even really be having niggas like that. Like, I still have hope that there is love out there, but baby, the way that it's going nowadays, you'll be lucky if you even find somebody that still shares the same values as you do. Somebody who still believes in love and that still believes in actually sticking by somebody and working this shit out. Y'all get with somebody, and the minute y'all feel like they do one thing that's wrong, y'all want to just walk away.
And you can't do that. You can't walk away. You have to work on it. You have to build. You have to get to the core of the issue. And obviously, there are situations where it just does not work out and you guys aren't communicating right and it just not working. But if you're growing and things are changing, then yeah, work it out. But that's not to say that every relationship is 100% all the time forever. No, there's going to be some years where someone's giving 25%, someone's giving 75%, somebody's giving 50-50, somebody's doing 75-25, both 100. Like, it's going to be different, but it has to be a shared union, and that, yeah, we're both fighting for this. You're my life partner. We're going through this, and that is what it is. And I've seen so many superficial reasons for people why they're leaving their spouse, or they broke up with their girlfriend or their boyfriend because of this one little reason here. And I'm like, y'all can't just work through that. Y'all can't just talk it out. You're leaving because of that.
They can walk away though, and they do. Yeah. I mean, I not all relationships are going to be perfect, and you know, sometimes you find out that you both are just not for each other, and that's fine. But I mean, even after you've both tried to work things out, and you just feel like that it's not going to go anywhere for either one of you. I mean, that's fine. Not all relationships are going to work. You'll eventually find somebody that will work for you, but it's not everything's going to work out perfectly. But to not for you to not even try to work through stuff in the relationships, just then why are you going to be in a relationship if you're not even going to try and make it work? I am willing to tell people, oh, it's fine, Blue. I'm willing to tell people, especially young kids who are bigger than their age and puberty already hit, that if they don't start watching what they eat when they hit my age, or young health issues will pile up. But I do tell them it will be a long road, and you can have your favorite snacks as snacks, and if you get your food snacks, you just eat full meal. It's fine to miss meals or two, and tell them you don't have to listen to me, but these are warnings. They don't listen. Yeah. They don't want to listen. They'd rather just keep eating what they want. I mean, you can technically eat what you want and still lose weight. It's just you have to learn to eat less than the amount of energy you put out on a daily basis, because that is what is known as a caloric deficit. And if you can be in a constant caloric deficit, you'll eventually lose weight. But if you eat more than the energy you put out on a daily basis, you're going to eventually gain weight. So you just have, and you got to cut out a lot of the sugar too. Sugar is really bad. Well, excess amounts of sugar is really bad.
It's so silly.
And you gotta play hard to get because men love the chase. They actually don't.
They don't. Thank you.
Anymore. Okay?
Yeah, the chase. Men used to actually like the chase because they saw the chase as something that was actually worth chasing. And they knew that if they did chase and if they did put in the work, that they were eventually going to get the girl. Nowadays, the chase is nothing but a fucking mind game that these dumbass women play that leads to nothing. It just leads to nothing but heartache and stress and pain and a bunch of other bullshit. So why chase if I'm just going to be chasing shit? So yeah, we men don't chase anymore because there's nothing worth chasing.
They are not fucking with the chase anymore, let me tell you. Ladies, it has changed, okay? And look, I'm not actually unhappy about all of it. It's been ingrained in us as young women that not to be too easy, right? And that men love the chase and that they're only going to want you if you don't want them.
Yeah, and that's the other thing ladies need to learn. Don't make it... You can't... While the chase is stupid, you also can't make it too easy because that just makes you seem easy. Making yourself look too easy isn't really good either. I only see you as a brother. Fuck you, Disney, you lied to me.
And you gotta play hard to get it, right? And I've always thought it was bullshit.
Yes. I've always thought that idea was stupid and it never made sense to me. Like, just be real, show your feelings, be vulnerable. Straight people dating world, it's all just interesting. And there's some of this happens in the gay world too, but for the most part, gays just keep it real and blunt, especially like the quote-unquote normal gays. They keep it blunt, they keep it for real. I never understood this side of relationships in the beginning where someone's playing games or playing hard to get. No, if you want me, you want me. If you don't, you don't. But like, let's keep it real, let's keep it blunt, let's keep it pushing. I don't have time for the game.
And also, a lot of these type of women are also talking to multiple men, and I mean multiple men. If you want somebody, if you want to try and go after that person, only be really going after that one person. Don't be trying to play this multiple choice game with people. Because if these people find out you're doing what you're doing with them with multiple other people, they're going to instantly stop because they see you as not worth it. So don't be playing this stupid fucking mind game. It gets you nowhere. It gets you nothing but heartache and bullshit.
I don't want to. That takes too much work, you know? But now it's gone too far the other way, where they want us to literally do all the work.
I think she's making a BLT.
Instead.
I'm gonna be real. If I want to have love, I'm gonna bang my homies. I'm gonna bang my homie. He loves me and he is feminine enough.
It is unfortunate that both men and women are getting fed horrible advice, horrible information from both sides. That's really honestly pitting us against each other. Let's just literally treat both men and women the same, like how we want to be treated.
Treat each other how you want to be treated. Be honest, be upfront. Don't play the games. Don't have unrealistic expectations. If y'all are both young and you know your man is struggling, why are you having to say, well, I need a man that takes care of me. I should.
Yeah, especially somebody in their 30s like me. Don't be playing fucking mind games with me. I'm too old for that shit. If you want to play mind games, go be a child and do that. Only children play mind games. You're a fucking adult. Act like one, and stop playing these stupid fucking mind games. I'm too old for this shit.
I have to pay for this. I should have to pay for that. That's petty and stupid. We're all working out here. It's a different world. It's not the 1950s where you got to working at McDonald's and he's a manager and he's.
I'll play mind games with you, Griffin. No gray mads, no mind games. Too old for it.
Funding his whole family and the wife and kids staying at home mom. No, that's not the world that we're living in. Things have changed. So I think some women out there need to have realistic expectations of when they become a stay-at-home wife or when their man can really spoil them. Otherwise, you will stay single, and the men are just going to stop going out there because they're tired of dealing with women who are just real-life gold diggers.
It's Valentine's Day, and 70% of men are choosing to stay single. And I don't even blame them, and this shouldn't be a shock to anybody.
Des 14. Women have been ingrained with the idea that they're all princesses who deserve better, while guys been made to think they're worth less and less and can't meet a girl's standards anymore. Dating has gone down the drain, and you see 80% of girls think they can get with the top 20% of guys. Yeah, it's I think it's really mainly Western. It's mainly women in the Western world that are kind of this way, because they're not raised to. While they're being raised, they're not really taught how to treat a man, how to be a lady, how to be all this stuff that they should be. And instead, they're raised and taught to. That they're told while they're growing up, like, you're a princess, you deserve the world, you don't have to work for anything, you know, all this stupid ass shit. And they grow up with this mindset, and it's nothing but toxic, and it's nothing but a detriment to the woman, because it basically sets them up for failure for the future. Now, if they were raised the way the women are in the Eastern world, where they're raised to know how to be feminine, they're raised to know how to treat men, they're raised to know how to have self-respect and respect for others, and they're raised to know how to be all this stuff, which is completely opposite to the women in the Western world. So that's why a lot of the guys in the Western world are going to the Eastern side to find all these women, because they're actually raised to know how to be feminine, how to be a wife, how to be all these other things that the women in the Western world are not taught anymore. Also, hi, I saw you featured in a music video and figured I'd drop in. Oh, thank you, Des. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I only see you as a brother. Me. Oh, okay, maybe your boyfriend should know you are cheating on him. Her. With fear in her eyes, doubles down. You have no proof. BF behind her. I do. I was bluffing. It was glorious. As one of those men who choose to be single, I feel like I'll just be a ball of unhelpful negativity in this conversation. So I'm gonna go work on my AK. Have a good stream. Well, thank you, Evil. Thank you for being here. Want to play mind games? I have a Rubik's Cube since 15 years ago. Yeah.
Dating in this generation is so impossible, and I can talk about it for literally days. It feels like every single woman in this generation is either a gold digger or a bop or both. And so, yeah, a lot of men are saying, we choose to be single, we're not gonna deal with this anymore, and I get it. I wouldn't either.
I know some men out there that are like, you know what? I'm not even going to be dating right now. I'm choosing to be single. I'm choosing to focus on my...
Been married 23 years. Now, if I had to start dating again, I just wouldn't. I mean, you've been out of the game for well over 2 decades, Jaded, so I don't even know if you would know how to get back into the game if you ended up being single again. I mean, that would really suck, being out of the game for over 20 years and having to get right back into it after not being in a relationship anymore. That would really fucking suck, because you'd be rusty as shit. For me, I never chose to be single. I am not single by choice. which really sucks.
Career, keep my head down and just grind. I'm done with the dates. I'm done paying for everything. I'm done doing the whole courting thing. I'm done with all of it. I'm choosing to be single. And I've seen that on the rise too. And I don't blame them, like Homegirl saying.
That sounds awful. I just saw someone say something today about how I would rather be single than settle. And
I only play mind
me
games
too.
with enemies.
I get it. That's
Those are the only people you should be playing mind games with, is your enemies.
me too.
It depends. I'd rather be single than settle. Yeah, like you should never settle for less. You should never. I think if you're settling, like you shouldn't settle. But it depends on what the settling is for. Like there's people like, oh, I'm not gonna settle for less. Like you need to have this much money. Your body needs to look like this. You need to be doing this, and this. No. But what you should settle for someone that brings you that clarity, brings you that calmness, brings you that motivation, that drive, that determination. You shouldn't get with someone just because society says you have to get with someone, be sure to subscribe. I'm working on another video now talking about people who get married too fast. That's a whole nother issue in its own court. But yes, you shouldn't settle, but also you need to know when you do need to like lock it in and sit down and work through something. There's a difference between the two.
It's crazy because you'll see women come online and be like, men are so sad and they're so single and they're so alone, but not me. I'm having a good time, just the men are having a bad time. And it's like, girl, be so serious for 2 minutes.
Come on.
This entire conversation reminds me of a quote I recently heard some girl say when asked what she contribute to the relationship. I am the table. I think that sums up the mindset. That is pretty much the mindset of quite a few women over here in the Western world. They seem to believe that they don't have to bring anything to the table because they firmly believe, I don't know how they got it in their head, but they firmly believe that since they are the table, they don't have to bring anything into the relationship and the guy has to bring everything and she has to do fucking nothing. The moment you hear a woman say, well, I am the table, that is when you have to walk away because that is not a woman worth having a relationship with. She would be nothing but a net negative to a relationship.
All in favor of you grinding out your career, both men and women, and doing what you need to do to achieve your goals and dreams. But you can't do that with somebody and you can grow with them. And it's a great feeling to have. It's a great time to have that life partner where you both are working on yourself and together as a core, as a relationship in a union. That's great. And also don't advise people to settle. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for what society tells you to do. And oh, I need to get married now and have kids. Like, no.
I have a desk and a workbench. I don't need a table.
What you should be settling for is the core foundation of things. That's what you should just lock it in. Like, you know what? I'm settling with this because this is exactly what I'm looking for. That kind of settling, that kind of acceptance.
Go the fuck outside. Everybody's single in the house. Everybody's single and complaining about love and it's not finding them. Motherfuckers' options is the Amazon driver, the goddamn Uber Eats man, like the maintenance man. Like people ain't giving themselves valid options. A lot of times you find your partner on accident. You bump into him and it's a conversation you never knew you needed. Like you have to be outside in order to meet people. It don't matter whatever.
Well, that's the one thing I kind of disagree with, because you don't need to physically go outside to meet the person you are destined to be with. I mean, there are plenty of people I've heard plenty of people say that they've met their significant other through, like video games. Since I'm a big gamer, there are people who've met their significant other through World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Final Fantasy XIV Online, Star Wars. There are people who've met other people through their hobbies, through their job, through whatever else. Like the guy said, you never know who you're going to meet, but you don't need to physically go out of your place of residence to actually find the person that you will end up with. You could find them by going out, or you could find them by being online. You never know who the person is you're going to be with until shit happens. Like you said, you meet them on accident, but you don't need to actually physically go out and be about to find the person you're going to be with. I mean, because the person that is destined to be with you could be on the other side of the fucking world. They could be in another state, another country, and on another continent, on an island, and you'll never know. I met my fiance online because I commented on a picture she drew, and then we both found out that we had been playing Final Fantasy XIV for years. So we met and have been together for 7 years now. Very nice. Are you married in game though? Are you married in Final Fantasy as well?
Your hobbies are, frequent those hobbies. If you love the gym, go to the gym.
I always say go to the gym and actually talk to people, approach people, political clubs, sporting events, go sit at the bar, like do things alone. Like literally, I've done everything that you can think of alone.
Yeah, she made me.
Alone, concerts alone. Like go out there and just explore the world. You can do that. You're allowed to do that, and you can meet great people. But I don't think it's fair if you're someone that's like, oh, I want a relationship, I can't find love, I can't do this, and you're in the house. Go outside, touch grass, talk to somebody, go sit at the bar, meet some friends, and ask if they got single girlfriends. Like, there's a lot of things we could be doing in the year 2026 to meet people in person. But you have to fight through this fear of rejection. You have to fight through the fear of the people, like we talked about in the beginning of this video, that are constantly shutting you down. No, you have to frequent your hobbies, go there, be vocal, and do your thing.
Look, see, people fear so bad. They fear getting it wrong so bad. Cam, I got a tattoo on my arm that says life is on the other side of fear.
Come on
Literally.
now.
If I never test it, I can never know the greatest heights of life.
But what I would say to second that in closing is get uncomfortable. Don't be afraid to get uncomfortable.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right? I think oftentimes people are bleeding on people that did not.
There was a video that went viral when asked, what kind of vehicle does your boyfriend drive? And she answered a 2005 Toyota Corolla, and her friend asked, why still be with him? Her answer was glorious, because he treats me like a queen and works hard for me, and I work hard for him. Found out she cleans the house and cooks and talks with him about his day and doesn't interject. Yeah, there was another video I saw that was kind of like in the same vein, where a guy was asking these two girls, like one of the girls, like, how much does your boyfriend make? And she said that he makes like $20,000-$30,000 a year, I think, being a janitor. And her friend beside her was just like freaking out at her, like, why are you still with him? Why don't you find someone better? It's like, because he treats me right. He makes me feel valued, all that sort of stuff. And her friend just could not comprehend that. She could not comprehend that her friend was getting happiness from that guy, despite what he made. And every guy and a few women said he better put a ring on it. Yeah.
Cut them.
Get uncomfortable, go out there, explore the world, and be vulnerable. You need to be vulnerable. You need to have these uncomfortable conversations in order to grow with somebody, in order to find somebody that you want to be with. You can't be locked up in the house. You can't be a locked up individual and have your guard up and all your walls up. No. Meet somebody, talk, work things out, and let down your walls, let down your insecurities, and just be more vulnerable. Be real, be honest, and things will work out for you in your favor more and more than you may realize.
My dating life is a joke. I can't even make this up anymore. Like, I can't even make this stuff up. I'm talking to this girl. We're texting for a little bit. It's going well. I say, hey, do you like coffee? She says, yeah, I love coffee. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. We mesh on something. Do you want to get coffee sometime? So she texts back and she says, this isn't going to work for me. We have different approaches / principles to dating, and I'm not going to waste our time any further. And she blocked me.
That means she's a red flag, and he dodged a bullet. The best way, like the best first dates you should have, is either to a park, a coffee shop, or a coffee place. Those very, very low end places where you don't have to spend much money or any at all, because if they have a problem with it, then that means they're not worth it. because there should be no problem with having a first date at a park, at a coffee shop, or any of these, lower end financial places. There should be no problem because the first date is to get to know you, not for you to spend shit tons of money on the person.
You just said you love coffee. What's wrong with getting coffee? Like, that is a easy way.
That's crazy. You dodged a bullet, but two, that woman, how do you ever expect to find a man and you're acting like that? You just told the man you like coffee. He invites you on a coffee date and you're like, well, that's not the same principles. I deserve like a dinner, a proper date. No, you don't. None of y'all deserve none of that. It should be a coffee.
That's another thing. I don't really like the word deserve, because too many people say that I deserve this, I deserve that, I deserve this, that, and the other thing. No, dumbasses, you don't deserve a single fucking thing in life. If you want anything at all, you have to work to earn it. You want love, you want friends, you want a home, you want a job, you want anything at all. Name anything you want. You better damn well work to earn it. You don't deserve shit. Hello, Fatash. Nice to see you. How are you? Welcome to us complaining about people. Hi, Nightway. Oh, wait, you serious? A joke. Yeah, it's just, I don't like it when people say, I deserve this or I deserve that. I've never liked that. I've always thought, my mom and my dad have ingrained in me that you don't deserve anything in life. If you want something, you have to work to earn it. Because if you've been given everything, you get such a horrible mindset of it, and you don't really care to take care of it. You care more about something that you work to earn. Hello, Dark.
Coffee date first. Coffee, tea, ice cream, something chill and low key to get to know each other, and then we can go on a full date to a restaurant.
I deserve only what I earn. Exactly. That I can get behind. You deserve only what you have earned.
I don't think we need the full dinners up front for every single person we're trying to meet. No. Go get happy hour at a bar. Go get coffee. Go chat. Let's meet at the park and walk around. Let's go to this food market. Let's go to the food hall. Like, you can do little things. That's fine. But also, I hope that woman let him.
I'm doing good. The game I was streaming server crashed. Their Discord said their service provider is having issues, so did a little bit of another game. Oh, that really sucks. Dark, thank you for the membership. You are now a nerdling.
No, I guess she didn't like the approach of like, oh, I want to go, let's go get coffee.
But yeah, the guy dodged a bullet because all he wanted was a coffee date with the girl. And her immediately saying that that they're not going to mesh because she has different ways, different thoughts about a date. No, you've dodged a bullet. If she can't accept a coffee date or a date in a park or an ice cream shop or whatever else, I'm sorry, but that is a bullet dodged.
She wanted something more, and that's not fair. I don't think that's fair at all. We need to bring back realistic hangouts. Not every first date needs to be a full 4-course, 5-course dinner. No. We don't need to have that. We don't need that because it's not fair to the men, especially the men, I'm sorry, who are always the ones footing the bill.
Holy crap, Dark. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate it very much. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it very much, Dark. Make sure you're taking good care of yourself, okay? God, that's just so many.
How expensive dating is for straight men. I've talked to some of my guy friends. I'm like, damn, you paying for how many dates a week, a month, or even if it's like I go on 3 dates a month, you just paid for all these 3 dinners and you didn't even talk to none of them anymore. Just complete strangers. No, some of y'all need to be like fielding these women before y'all go on dates to begin with. We need long phone calls, long text messages, walks in the park, coffees, and then we go to dinner.
Yeah, you can't expect the person you're wanting to go on a date with, you can't expect them to spend. Good God, people. Jesus Christ. Another 10 gifted memberships. What? Oh my God. It's cool. I'm not dating anyone, so I'm saving money. Okay. Speed dating, that was popular, but I died like a tauntaun on both. I'm not going on dates either. So you spend what is supposed to be dating money on me. You broke Night Owl's chat once? Oh my God. Good God, look at all this. Nah, just enjoy supporting good people. Well, I thank you very much. With 70 members at one time? Shit. Damn. You must have short-circuited him then. Guess you are the date today. Yes. Yes, I am the date today. Thank you all for coming. Use my deep voice for that one. Oh my God, I can't believe it. So many. Holy crap. I kind of forgot what I was going to fucking say. I remember that. He was speechless. He kind of did. It was pretty glorious. I probably would have short-circuited as well. I mean, my God, 70 members? Is that all the notifications now? I think it finally caught up. Good God. That was a lot. Once again, thank you, Dark, and thank you, Jaded. You both are very, very much appreciated for that. I don't think I deserve it, but I appreciate it very much. Love you both. Oh, Blue, it's been a long time since I've seen Star Wars, especially the original trilogy. I think the last time I saw the original trilogy was like 20 years ago. All right, I think I know what I was. I did that to Silas Frostrunner and Gaming Syndicate. Good God, man, you're breaking all the Sky Bros. Oh wow, 20. Actually, there was a 5 earlier, so 25 gifted subs just in the stream. Damn. Good God, another 10. I gotta calm down. We're gonna get back to this.
In the comments below, have you dealt with something like that? I want to know from the guys, but also the girls too. Have you had a first date struck down because of like how you asked for it to be the date? Or
I'm not sad.
To take them.
This is an evening that will be remembered. Yes, it will be remembered for a long time. I'm not sad. I'm happy. They're happy. Don't make me cry, y'all. Don't make me cry. It's happened before. Don't make me cry.
Were they picky? Were they like superficial? Like, let me know. I'm very curious.
Well, I don't waste much time on a first date because I don't know if I'm going to like this person. That just tells me you have not pre-qualified correctly. And that's truly the number one thing that gets you guys into trouble, both men and women, over and over and over. Because you're skipping crucial parts of this initial get-to-know-you phase through messenger.
Y'all need to be having, like, my first date with my husband, it was like 2 weeks. I want to say after we're already talking. Like, we did phone calls every night, texting all day.
Do you have a kick And have another tip. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I do have a kick, but I don't think it's to the point. I think it's only to the point where I can only get follows. So you can't do anything with that out over there. But if you want to know my kick, I'll put the link in the chat for you. Broken Dragon, thank you for the follow over on Kick. Welcome to the Nerd Empire. But yeah, like for first dates, you shouldn't even really be thinking about a first date unless you've talked to the person. YouTube hates me, so I keep an eye on people and Kick. I'm currently multi-streaming to YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, so I'm on all three of the major ones at the moment. But yeah, it's like if you want to go on a first date, if you want to have that dinner date, you shouldn't even really be thinking about that unless you've talked to the person, you've had calls with the person, you've hung out with them for a little bit, at like parks or some other stuff. And you really need to get to know this person before you get to the dinner date, which is going to be, money. You're already my first in Twitch. Dark Phoenix, thank you for the follow on Kick. Welcome to the Nerd Empire. So yeah, it's like if you're talking to a woman and she expects the first date to be, like a dinner date where you're going to be spending probably tens or maybe a couple $100s, I don't think that's really a person worth going on a first date with, because they're basically just going to be there just for the food and not for you. So be careful who you decide to go on a date with and where you decide to have the date. And make sure you've talked to the person and got to know them after a while.
And then went on the date. Like, I think that worked for me. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about that, but I think that's a really smart way to go about it. Let's get to know each other over the phone, over texting. Let's see if we mesh, if we vibe, and then we go out and have an amazing and fun date. But I can't imagine, have I ever? No, I've never have. I've never gone on a date, like at a restaurant with a stranger. That sounds batshit crazy.
That is my bar tab.
Always a coffee shop, phone calls first, texting first, FaceTimes. Let's do that. Bring that back. Let's go, like, hell, even like I said before at the beginning, like, let's meet at a coffee shop, walk in the park, but...
And by the way, I wasn't crying. You guys nearly had me crying. So I wasn't full on crying yet. You guys came close. It was a lot of love to accept.
Get to know the person first before you go on these elaborate ass dates. That's never made sense to me.
Certainly, many of you aren't even getting on a phone call with each other, and yet you're getting all fixed up if you're a lady and you're going out.
How dare you
and
throw
then,
something
of
at me,
course,
Delvanis?
You don't want to spend money if you've not pre-qualified.
By the way, hi,
correctly.
Delvanis.
Many of you are meeting people in person, and then that person never looked like their pictures. So you cannot skip pre-qualifying correctly. Ask them questions, things that are important to you. Ask them. If you can't ask them, you shouldn't be dating them. Yep. Ask them for a FaceTime or a Zoom. If they won't do it, that's the red flag right then and there, okay? And if you do all these things, then you feel, oh, well, I should go out with them anyway, but yet you're not attracted. They didn't say the right things you needed to hear.
You're wasting your time.
What in the hell are you doing? Don't waste your time.
Thank you. I love that woman. Don't waste your time. Be real, be upfront, and just talk in the beginning. You meet somebody cool, let's FaceTime. Let's hop on the phone. How do you feel about this? What would you do about this? Like, talk deep immediately. Get through like rough conversations up front and see how that goes. But again, in order to do that effectively, you have to be vulnerable, you have to be honest, you have to be open. And if you're not that mindset, like that kind of route of the way going about the situation, is just not going to work. And while yes, I think you should be fielding the men and women, and you should be really selective on who you're going on a date with, it shouldn't be for superficial reasons. Like when you're swiping, like I'm a big fan personally. I'm a huge fan of online dating apps. I am. I love them. It worked for me. It worked for a lot of my friends out there.
I have a hard time with dating apps, mainly because pretty much every person I've ever matched with has ended up being somebody who as like after a day of talking to me has tried to get me to go over to some sort of fucking cam site. And it's just like, why did you waste my fucking time? Dating apps are for people who are looking for somebody to date. The two people that upset me the fucking most, or three people that upset me the fucking most when it comes to these dating apps. One is the dumb bitches who try to get you to go to a campsite after talking to you for like a day. Two are the people who say, I'm just looking for friends. Then why the fuck are you on a dating app? And three, the people who are on the dating apps who say in their profile, I already have a boyfriend. I'm just looking for friends. Why the ever-living fuck are you on a dating site if you already have a boyfriend? There is, in no way, shape, or form should you, who is already having somebody, should be on a fucking dating app. Jesus fucking Christ. Snuffy, that was you? Give me a moment. I honestly have no idea what to say. That was 50 gifted memberships. I wish I knew what to say to convey how much I can. There's no words I can say. There's nothing I can say that could convey how thankful I am about this. No words necessary. You may say that, but I wish I could have words that could convey how I feel, but it's just, I mean, saying thank you seems so very insufficient. One thing I will say, I wish it didn't have to go through each individual person, because this is taking a long time. Yeah, this short-circuited me. I will say that.
Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, they work if you use them right. You don't need to be swiping on every single person, no. Be very selective in like the viewpoints that the person has, and then go from there. Like, you shouldn't be like, oh, I don't like her hair, no. I don't like her smile, no.
I don't know if Keen is even subbed to me.
I don't like this, no. Like the superficial reasons, no. Why are you skipping someone because their hair color? As if their hair color is not going to change when y'all grow together and you're getting married and you have kids 10, 15 years later down the line.
I thought you were done, Jaded. I thought you were going to bed.
Things change, bodies fluctuate, some opinions may change. Like, you will go through life with this person, so don't be superficial off the bat. That's wrong. Swipe no if you think they are completely unattractive, but again, not for the superficial reasons, but completely unattractive. If some viewpoints don't line up, like swipe no on those things, but swipe yes very strategically and realistic. Because there are some men out there like, I want a baddie. Nigga, you not bad yourself. Or women, I need a fine man. I need this, I need that.
Retired.
Look at, you're a torta. You're shaped and built like a torta.
I don't think this will ever happen to me again. This is honestly amazing. I have to thank everybody. I don't know if there's a word that can be said that can describe how I want to thank you all, but the only thing I could think of is say thank you for all of it. I don't think I've ever received so much love in my streaming career ever. I've been streaming for about 5 years. I've never seen so much love. So it's as insufficient as it is, I will say thank you. Thank you, everybody. Words cannot describe how thankful I am for all of this. So thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I love you all. All right, we'll continue now.
And you want this strong, fine, charming man. He don't want you. Y'all, we need to bring back realistic expectations. I'm telling you, be real and be honest.
All these women online are keeping y'all single because you're waiting for a small population of men to come and like whisk you off of your feet, and like they're not coming because you're not in the right place. Or that type of man is just not looking for you. And that's the
Give it a month when the subs expire. Even then, I don't think I don't think the majority of them will re-up their own subscription, because it's just a lot of the people probably are just like profiles that have been gone for a while. Now, Grip, you can make a sky.
fortunate truth. I think we need to start dating with the intent of like looking at the future, not this quote unquote ideal that we have in our heads, whatever fantasies we like that TikTok has shown us about like what love is, when half of it's a bunch of curated nonsense. We're always looking for passion and butterflies and excitement. And in reality, you should be with somebody that makes you feel calm. You should look for the person that makes you feel at ease.
Yeah, try and find the person that brings peace into your life. I mean, it's nice to have excitement every now and then, but try and find somebody that calms the storm, you know, just makes your mind not as noisy, just brings you peace. That's the kind of person that you should be trying to look for.
Want to pick the person that you can be around for a week and never get sick of them.
You need that. It's that type of person that you can grow and blossom with and achieve your goals and dreams, and they achieve their goals and dreams. It's a great partnership. That's the type of person. But off the jump, it has to be someone that makes you calm and you are 110% yourself. There are some people in some relationships where they mask who they really are. They're hiding parts of themselves. They're muting parts. They're not showing their true selves. And then they get with their partner like, oh, I'm calm, I'm great. And then
no work stressed me out enough. I find a lady, she better be helping relax. Yeah, it's like when you find somebody, you want that person to be someone where you don't, like when you come home, you don't feel like you have to be on guard or you have to put up, you know, any sort of walls because you feel like you're going to go into like a war or a fight or something. She has to be the person that when you come home, you feel like you can let everything go. You can let your guard down. You can be your true self without having to worry about being judged. That can bring peace into your life. That can calm all the voices and everything in your head. That's the kind of person that you should be trying to look for and be with, because that's the only person that's worth being with. Nice one, Jaded.
Y'all get together and like it's like a bait and switch. Now you have to change man, or you like suppress so much of who you actually are to where 5-10 years down the line come and now you're a whole new person. No, you should be able to be 110% yourself and also feel calm and at ease. Boom, great partnership, grow from there. That's a real good spot to be in. But off the jump, you have to be authentically yourself. You have to be calm and comfortable in calling that other person out. Hey, I didn't like that. I didn't like the way you said this. We need to talk about this. Hey, how do you feel about this? We should change this. We should grow on this. Because all of that brings calmness. That brings stability. That brings a foundation. And that matters. So yes, strive and find somebody that makes you calm and stick with that person, but makes you calm enough, secure enough to where you can call out things and you guys can work on things. That type of calm. Not calm only because I'm hiding things and I don't want to poke the bear. No. Calm in that there is no poking. There's no bear to poke. Calm in that we are able to have conversations and it's calm. We're able to have a conversation and I never hear your voice raised. It's rare I come across another couple pair and I'm like, do you know what his yell sounds like? Like, what? Yeah, like sometimes we yell at each other. It happens. No. Works for some people, I guess, but I'm seeking like the calm clarity, like we can just sit here and have a real honest conversation. Those are the good ones.
Feel safe with them. You feel like you can trust them. When they're with you, you feel like you can take on the world. That's the person that you need to be looking for. And also get real with yourself about who you actually are. If we're on TikTok all the time, we're watching other people's lives, we're perceiving that as the expectation instead of us looking at what do I actually want? What do I actually need? And when you get off the phone, you actually start living your life and like dating people and being present without all this crap in your head. You're going to start to realize, oh wait, what I want is actually real simple.
Real simple. And most of the relationship that you see online, all lovey-dovey, they're not. They're not. They're truly not. It's all a fake. It's all a facade for a lot of these couples out here. That's the unfortunate truth. There are more people out there getting married for Instagram, getting married for their friends, and they're getting married for themselves. And I'm so excited. Be sure to subscribe to another video.
I know, Divine. That's what I was thinking in my head. It's just like, lady, tip the camera down more. We can see straight up your nose into your brain.
We're going to get into is people who get married too fast or married for the wrong reasons. That's a real thing that's happening nowadays, and it's sad. But it's also a double whammy because you're dealing with people who don't want to feel left behind in life, or life is going too fast, or I'm getting older, I need to hurry up and find somebody to be with. I can't waste time. I want to have kids. I want to have a family. If that's what your relationship built off the front, what is it going to look like in 5, 10, 15, 20 years? If off the bat you're just getting with each other because society has put these expectations on what a marriage or what you should be doing at your age right now. F that. Life is different for all of us. And if you're out here making moves in life based on other people's expectations of what you should be doing, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm telling you right now, it is. I'm sorry, it is.
When you're younger in your 20s, like, who the fuck wants to get married and settle down?
Yeah.
Some people, but not me at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to feel the thrill. I want to be getting my head bashed into the mattress. I want to be getting flipped upside down. And then I want to be getting ghosted the next day. I want to have my heart ripped out of my chest. And I want to do it all over again and then some. And then when you get a little older, you're kind of like, I literally don't have time.
Why would anyone want that? Like, what? Like, why? I don't, like, it like breaks my brain. I don't get that. Why would you want to go through all that? That just sounds horrible. Getting your heart broken, just getting used and abused, and all this dumb shit. Like, why? Why would you want to go through that? How broken do you have to be to want to go through any of that? AKA, they want to be hedonistic until it no longer serves them. Yeah, it's just, what the fuck? That sounds like the worst thing you can do. It destroys your mental state. It destroys who you are as a person. So why would you want to put yourself through that hell and stress for anything? Drama points. Yeah, probably. They want to be able to be a hoe in their 20s. They want you to accept them as wife material in their 30s. No thanks. Yeah, no. Look, it's fine if you want to go out and explore and, view the world and everything, but don't sleep with every single person that comes across your fucking field of view. It's okay if you've slept with a few people. That's fine. I get that. Then you might have been in relationships. That's fine. But as soon as you're getting into the double digits and getting more in your double digits, you're a hoe. You're a fucking slut. I'm sorry. Why? I never fucking understood that. I can't comprehend it in my mind because it's not who I am. It's not how I was raised to be. Fuck, these people are fucking stupid. I mean, as soon as I was 18, I wanted to find somebody that I could marry and stay with for the rest of my life. And be the only person I'm married to until we both die together. I've wanted that since I was 18. People like this dumb bitch, I can't understand their stupidity. It's so retarded.
Horrible advice. I think, sure, for some people, they want to thrive and have fun in their 20s, get all wild and
here's the other thing. If if what you want to do is sleep around, by all means, sleep around. Do what you fucking want. You know, do what makes you happy, as long as you're not harming others. But don't expect other people to try and accept you as wife material when you've been ran through so much that your thing is like a hot dog down a fucking hallway. And be upset when people say that you're not wife material because you're a fucking hoe. You've made the dumbass decision. Griffin, remember when I was told I see you as a brother? They had an abusive boyfriend and see them on and off, date, then have kids. Then the BF ditches her, becomes a deadbeat dad, or is in jail, died gang. Yeah. Yeah. Some women out there tend to just be fucking retarded. Been married since about the age 25, in my early 50s now. Very happy with my husband. Penny, hi. I am probably only here for a few minutes. Hi, Penny. You got caught up in the gifted membership storm. That's awesome that you've been married for 25 years. You don't really see many people who are married for even more than a decade anymore. So it's nice to see that there are people who have been together for a few decades, or 20, 30, or even 40 years. It's nice to see that. I've only been with a person once and she cheated, slept around on me, so I'm jaded now and I don't trust women easily. I can understand that, Dark. Solid, thank you for the gift. Yeah, it was wild. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Penny.
Go through the ups and downs. That just screams toxicity. That seems depression. That gives anxiety. That gives recklessness. No. That's some crazy relationship advice. Would never advise that and would never follow that. Not a day in my life. No. You should be seeking the calmness, the anxiety-free, the motivation, inspiration, the love, like that kind of thrill. That's what you should be going for, not any of this other crap, because you don't have time to waste. I'm all for you taking risk.
My mom and dad have 26 years, I believe. I might be a year or two off. That's good. A decade these days, 2 years seems to be out of the ordinary. Yeah, that's the very sad part, Wales, because nobody knows how to actually keep a relationship because no one knows how to work for one anymore. People are too lazy when it comes to trying to keep a relationship.
In your 20s, moving to different cities, meeting new friends and people, I'm cool with that. But don't take risks with your love life. Protect your peace. Find your person, move through life with them. You guys can grow together in your 20s. I'm all for that. But none of this toxic BS, the hooking up nonstop, no. You just need to take care of yourself and find another person that will help you, like push you, motivate you to take care of yourself, and they're doing the same, and you're doing it together, and this is a blossoming, fruitful relationship. We've gone through a lot of varying opinions and thoughts in this video on modern dating culture, but off the bat, it seems to be a consensus that something needs to be addressed, something needs to be changed, and in one part, it's how people are utilizing social media and the dating apps, but two, societal expectations, and then how women play games.
Yeah, my parents and grandfather tried to push me into arranged marriage as a teen. Rejected that and eventually met my true love, my husband. Well, I don't really hear about arranged marriages very often anymore. I mean, I know that probably happens in the Middle East, but yeah, it's actually rare that I ever hear about that. But at least you found your true love and you've been together for 25 years. People see others as disposable, sad truth. Yeah, that is a very sad truth. I'm the youngest of 9 kids. Good God, Cliff, that's a lot. You know the women I love the most? The old gen mothers who aren't white. That damn sandal is a weapon that can be used to stop a war. Damn chanclas scare me. They never miss, too. They never fucking miss. Those chanclas, I swear to God, have like a heat-seeking technology in them. It's like they throw them and it never fucking misses. My mom was 18 and my dad was 20 when they got married. And that was in the 60s. Wow. That's a long time ago. So they've been together for what, 66 years? Well, not exactly 1960, but, you know. My parents had arranged marriage, didn't work out. Also, my aunt and had arranged marriage, didn't work either. Yeah, most of the time, arranged marriages don't necessarily really work. I mean, it's rare that they do actually end up working out, but I think most of the time they tend to not work. The chancla of fate. That's where the subs went, to Cliff's siblings.
For the most part, the men aren't even like trying and aren't really like being a strong leader. It's a little bit all over the place, and it needs to be addressed. And I think it can be addressed by really bringing the focus back to you, understanding what you really want in a partner, realistically, not superficially, what you want for yourself, what you want for your future partner, what you want.
My dad had 2 kids before he got with my mom. My mom had 4 kids before my dad. Then we got together and had me and my 2 other siblings. Wow. Yeah, you guys have a big family. Griffin sent you an Insta video I saw, which made me think of that. Oh, okay. My parents got together in the late 80s, got married in 1990, still live with them. Actually just had a talk with my dad about relationships like 20 minutes ago. Ha! Yeah, my parents got married in 89 and were together for a little bit. But they're divorced and remarried. My mom told me that they still love each other. They're just not in love with each other. It's the Brady Bunch. My dad was born in 62. My dad was 68, married in 94, I believe. Oh. Yeah, my dad was born in 65.
For a future life and seek that out. Be vulnerable, be honest, be open, and you will find your person. I think in person, at a gym, church, political functions, run clubs, whether it's that, online, Instagram, or Tinder, a Bumble, Hinge, it's possible to find real love, but you have to open up and allow yourself to be loved in the right way. You have to. But again, like in most videos, I end this video with the same thing, but it's very applicable to this topic. It comes back to you. What are you doing to reach your goals and dreams? What are you doing to be realistic in your goals and dreams? Hello. I get that there's a dream and you can like shoot for some wild shit, but also be realistic in your path and what you're doing to get to your goals and dreams. What are you doing with that? And 3, regarding finding that love, finding a person, are you being real? Are you being open? Are you approaching people? Are you not letting other people get you down? Are you not taking in like awful advice? Are you not being superficial? Are you not being fake? Because a lot of y'all are out here. Men and
I'm never superficial or fake. I'm always real and upfront with people with who I am, because I live by a phrase that I kind of based off of a lyric from Five Finger Death Punch. The entire I didn't come up with the entire thing, but I live by this philosophy. I am who I am, and that is all that I am. You can either love me for who I am, or you can hate me for what I've become. And I live by that. So, and I think it's a good philosophy to live by.
women. You want all these expectations, you want all these different things in a man or a woman, but you ain't even got that for yourself. What are you doing? That's why I'm bringing it back to the self and saying, listen, get your life in order, get your shit in order, know what you want, know what you're expecting, and go through life. But you can find someone that'll help you with that. You can find someone that brings you to the calmness and the clarity to go through life in a way easier and calm way. But you have to be upfront, you have to be transparent, and you have to be vulnerable. And I do believe that every viewer out there right now that is single, you can and you will find your match. No doubt about it. So with that being said, thank you for your time watching this video. I appreciate it a ton. Thank you that you're being here. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share the content if it resonated with you, or you want to send this off to a friend, guy or girl, doesn't matter. Also, let me know your thoughts and comments below on the dating scene. Are you single right now? You're going through the trenches, and how brutal is it for you? And like I said earlier a little bit, I hope that you know that you can achieve your goals and dreams, but you have to have that faith and belief in yourself in order to do that. And you have to understand that whatever you're going through right now is called going through it for a reason. You're not stuck there. Whatever the hell is going on in your life right now, it is just a season. No matter how bad it is, no matter how tumultuous, is that a word? You get what I'm trying to say.
Tumultuous.
No matter how bad.
He's trying to say tumultuous.
It is, you have to realize that you will get through it. It's a season for a reason. It's called going through it for a reason. Make a plan, be action oriented, and get out that shit. But you have to understand this is temporary, okay? It may be a long temporary, but it's temporary. So with that being said, love you guys a ton. Keep your head up, and I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.
Okay, that was a great video. Do you guys want to know how long it took to get through this video because of the chaos that started? Delvanis, there was chaos over on YouTube. It took nearly 3 hours to get through this video because of the chaos over here on YouTube. It was a good video though. Nearly 3 hours. There's going to be a lot of fucking editing to do for this video once I get to it. Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I post videos 3 to 5 days a week here. I also post videos over on my other channel for gaming as well. So please make sure to give that a look-see. See if you enjoy that as well. I also stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week as well. Links to all my social medias will be on my YouTube page. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.